Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 22 of Europa Universalis for as Castile. Although technically we are indeed now Spain. We are at war with England, which is a war that France started and dragged us into. We're currently heading down here to attempt to seize an English colony, which we don't quite have enough numbers to get ourselves. We are running out of manpower a little bit, so that is causing a few problems for us. We're also not going to be able to get to these guys easily either. We don't have our ships here to be able to deal with that rebellion, which is a bit of a problem, so we're just going to have to leave that for now. There's nothing we can really do about it. Now, somebody did suggest that I should probably give a coastal province back to Portugal, but they do have a coastal province. They have the island of Madeira down here. Now, there is actually a good reason to allow your smaller enemies, particularly those who may colonise, there's a good reason to allow them to keep a coastal province. And actually to even allow them to start up some colonial nations. And the reason for that is, yeah, they've taken control of that. The reason for that is that if one of your enemies starts a colonial nation, and then you defeat that enemy in a war and vassalize them, when you eventually come to integrate them, you will actually be able to take those colonial nations for yourself. They will swear fealty to you. They will be your colonial nations, in other words. And the thing that's good about that is it means that when you come to start your own colonial nation in that same colonial region, instead of having one big, huge colonial region, you will actually have two. Let's split off the mercenaries here. Why does it not allow us to do this? Gain some population. I guess we've just got to wait until we can grab that. Or we can possibly do it over here, because we are getting quite a few rebellions pop now that we need to deal with. This one we can deal with. This one over here we can deal with. Doesn't help when you're at war. We're out of manpower now. Right, okay, we've taken control of this, have we not? Yes, we have. So let's just go right ahead and seize that. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but that's fine. We can make do with that. Let's get you guys across here and get you back onto the ships. Let's go and deal with that last lot there. So we are going to get a little bit of separatism. There's not an awful lot that we can do about that. We are going to have to carry on and get some of these conversions done, because we are still in part of the disaster. Now, I would have liked to have been able to have gone and done some more damage to England, but I don't think that's going to happen being out of manpower. How many transport ships do we have? 22. So yeah, let's go ahead and disband the mercenaries. It'll save us some money. You guys are going to get on the ships. And unfortunately, you're going to take some attrition as we get you over here. But we do need to get you over here. And we need to deal with those guys. So yeah, we've had a couple of provinces now where we've sort of lost out a little bit, but that's fine. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into England, not without actually having any manpower. We can take increased global tariffs, but we are a little bit behind on Diplo, and I would like to try and catch up first, so we will wait on that one. We're going to win this absolutely fine. No concerns there. Let's just have a quick look and see what England's military is like. And they've probably still got some of a military. They've actually only got 13,000 men. They do still have some manpower. We could potentially take something from England, but we need to sort out these rebellions first. Now, they're actually teleporting somewhere. What do we want here? Lose some admin power and local settler increase. Well, it all costs settler increase. I guess we'll take the 25 admin power hit. Now, our ships are getting close. These guys are trying to move. Where are you heading to? Girona. Which we'd prefer if you didn't. The Navy's getting... Right, the Navy's here. So let's go and drop these guys off. Unfortunately, we have the problem where we can't dock because we are... they've occupied the land. But we're going to march straight in there and take that. So we should be able to defeat them nicely. Excellent. Let's split you in half so we can unsiege both of those. Now then, the question here is, can we get ourselves some more manpower? Local unrest in one province, that's fine. Right, let's go and have a look at the estates and the nobility. I would like to raise additional levies. There we go, that gives us 4,700 I should say. More manpower, which will hopefully help us to recover a little bit. So you guys have done a good job there. You can get back over here. We've taken control of this province, so let's go and dock. And we can either lose a stability, we can gain 20 local autonomy in Lyon, or we can 20 noble regiments in Lyon, which I think is what we're going to have to deal with. It's a long way away, so we've got one heck of a march to get there, but we'll see if we can get over there. We have managed to retake control here, so let's get these guys back over. We're out of manpower again already, though, by the way. Let's group you up. Let's put you on the ships. Let's get you over and pick up the rest of you. Yeah, it's actually going to be tricky. If we can get some stuff from Ireland over here, that'd be really good for us. But England may come over and try... Are we actually at war with them? I assume they are in the war. Leinster are indeed in the war, so we might be able to take something from them. We'll have to see how that works out. This army's taking a while to get over there, but I can't really do anything about that. They do have the better leader, though, who I'd kind of like to use against England if I land over there. So let's get this stack of men over in Lyon. They have arrived, so we'll allow the rebels to spawn. And then we'll see what we can do. Right, we've done that, so let's take you. You're going to have the better leader. Let's go ahead and consolidate these regiments. That will allow these ones to actually recover. But again, we are going to have to try and get you round here and land you somewhere. Britain does have a few ships around. Nothing of major concern. Let's try and land in Cork. See, England could just march over here with their armies, but I'm not really convinced that they've got that many left, so I'm not overly concerned. Let's get the rest of the guys ready to pick up, though, actually. If we can really send a good group over here, we might have a chance of dealing with them. So we do have to be careful. Madrid becomes the new capital. We get yearly prestige and monthly autonomy change. Or we can gain admin power. Do we want Madrid to be the new capital? Toledo's our current capital. A development of 17. No, development of 16. Madrid is slightly better. Sure. Madrid can be the new capital. Toledo has a castle which it can get rid of. And Madrid should probably build one, but we don't have any money there yet, so we're not too worried about that. So we're going to try and drop these men off. Leinster are trying to move, but we'll go and pick some more up. So let's get into Cork if we can. Yeah, we'll do a quick split. I don't think they're going to attack. Let's go ahead and take the ships and very quickly go and pick up some more. And we might be able to actually get a foothold over here if we're lucky. That's a lot of unrest, but there's not much we can do about it. Another successful conversion. So let's keep working on these. Again, we want to work on the ones that would give us the most unity. Won't sort by the other order for some reason. 1.7, let's go ahead and do that one. I'll have another one done very shortly as well. Right, we've got this one. Not sure if you'll have enough to take that on your own, but let's try and get you in there. France are trying to get something done over here, but I don't know what. So let's go ahead and pick up some more men. So we are really going to get our army decimated just in attrition, but I think we might actually have a chance of getting into England and taking some land. There's a fairly big navy hovering around. That's not good. And I've just brought all of my army over here. And I don't have any money. We'll have to wait on this one. Taking this stuff is more important. Right, you guys can just dock up. Because the land is ours. Let's make sure you have the Conquistador. And you're going to just march straight... You can't actually get over there. That's unfortunate. You can get over here, though, can't you, for some reason? No, apparently not. Right, England are over here with an army. You're going to attempt to take that back. Right, let's move you down here. Because we don't have enough men to siege that. Yep, here comes England with their numbers. We can't get in there. If we could take this fort, it'd be fantastic. England are trying to assemble all of their armies together. Not necessarily sure they're going to attack. If they spread their armies off a little bit, we might be okay here. Let's go ahead and do some things. Let's go and take out a loan or two. And I want to get a load of mercenaries down here so we can deal with this stuff. So, mercenaries. That should be enough. And let's keep our eye on what's going on over here. If we can get lucky on this, which might happen. England are keeping one ship around here. Can we go and chase it off? Yep, we got rid of that one ship. They did get to another province. Let's go ahead and group all of these guys up. Might have to put the Conquistador in charge there. Yeah, you can't get around there without going the long way around, which is weird. So we'll wait until we get this. We can sort of block England off over here, because this could actually work out really well for us. There we go. So we're going to quickly group you guys up. We're going to give you the Conquistador for now. And you're going to go in and deal with these guys. Hopefully you should be able to deal with them okay. And we might just have to leave these mercenaries down here. We can pick another aspect of faith. This time around we are going to pick the morale of armies and the morale of navies. This is one of the reasons why you go Protestant, to help you with this kind of thing. And if we just split you up, we can move the other half of you over there straight away. It's a shame we won't have time to get the other 100 church power. We could have taken the 2.5% discipline as well. Reinforced speed is not necessarily all that useful when you don't have any manpower. Extra church power and tolerance of the true faith is nice, but we are possibly about to take some land, and I don't want to get behind in tech, so we will wait. Disease outbreak, that was unfortunate for us. Let's take the admin tech. Gives us some admin efficiency. Production efficiency, sorry. So that will help. Right, you guys come and reform. We have more provinces to convert. Now it's actually changed the order around and done it the way I wanted. We're at 84% religious unity, so we are getting there. Actually, I should be down here. If I can blockade this, it'll go quicker. I was just trying to blockade the strait, but it doesn't matter anyway because England control both sides of the strait. France was helping with the blockade a little. There we go. We've got that blockade now. So let's move over here. You need to have the Conquistador. Now, let's march straight in on... Actually, let's move over here. They may come in and try and unsiege this province, which would be fine. That's exactly what they're doing. We're going to march in here and attempt to catch this army out. They did reinforce, but it was too little too late. France has... Oh, France has pieced out Leinster. Well, that doesn't really help me. Because we are now black flagged. So what we need to do now is take Cornwall. And I'm still black flagged. Okay, this army. This army has to get on the boats. You just made that very difficult for me there, France. Because now I've got to land these guys. In fact, I can land them over here, can't I? Although there's a lot of ships down there that I'd prefer not to deal with. But if I land you guys down there, then we can put you back on the boats. Let's go and see if we can take Cornwall. We'll need to pick the rest of the guys back up as well. So we'll get you down there. And drop you off in Cornwall. And hopefully we can pick up some reinforcements before England's army recovers. Still dealing with these pirates, which is annoying. There we go, we've landed in Cornwall. Let's go ahead and pick these guys up. Oh, it's nice for France to piece Leinster out without actually giving us anything at all. So you guys need to get on the ships. As soon as you're on the ships, which is now, go down and pick up. Okay, we've sieged Cornwall. Cornwall is one of the provinces that we wanted. You guys get back on the ships, and what we can do now is we can just dock over here. Right, British Army actually backing off. Gain some free money, sure. That's it, England. You come and attack. Feel free. Right, okay, so more conversions to do. Oh, no, can't do that one. Can do this one. We move into here, just trying to siege out as much as possible. We are going to have to go for London, of course. So let's wait until we get this province here. Separatists, which is fine because we've kept our. Let's give you the Conquistador, and you can go down there and deal with the separatists. That's why I kept them around. Because obviously France aren't bothering to get over here and do anything useful. That's why I'm trying to do it. The reason we're losing so much money... the reason we're losing so much money at the moment is because we are... we're running several colonies. Actually, no, we're only running... No, 2 colonists, but how many colonies? No, only 2 colonies. We should be okay. Oh, well, never mind. We're going to go in here and attempt to try and take London. Can't actually get at those guys. Right, we lost that one because of marches, which is fine. Just got to stand here like idiots for a bit because we can't actually get around because London's blocking us. Which is most unfortunate. We've taken, as we've got a load of loan money, let's go ahead and build that fort over here in Madrid. I don't think it necessarily needs to have one, but I guess it makes sense to have a castle there. Let's go ahead and do that. Are there any money buildings or anything that we could or should have that would give us a big help? In fact, there's probably quite a few. So let's build a couple. The earlier we get them, the better. All comes down to how long it's going to take us to siege out London, really. Once again, France not really doing anything useful. We can come down here and actually siege London. London does have a port. Technically, the entrance to the Thames. As long as the Dutch fleet doesn't attack us too much. We are actually being engaged by the Dutch fleet and the British fleet. They're both coming in. Not sure we're going to be able to win that one, so I'm going to go and flee to France. It looks like we lost a few ships. I mean, I was literally only there to blockade. So we don't need to be there. Come on, negative 64% chance. Give me a positive tick. Status quo again. That's so annoying. We do have some cannons there, do we not? Leader doesn't have any siege, which is partially the problem. Truce with Jared has ended. That's fine. Yeah, they're moving their ships around all over the place. Keep saying they're blockading me, but they're not really landing any troops or anything. Come on, negative 64. Give me a disease outbreak. Oh, that is so annoying. There's so many bad things happen in a row. Right, let's do some stuff. Diplotech, yes. Can purchase an ability. What do we want here? Mercenary discipline. Well, we will be using some mercenaries. Institution spread in the True Faith provinces could be really good for us. Shock damage reduction that we receive. Ship trade power propagation could be useful. War score cost versus other religions. That is going to be useful as well. What's going to be most useful to us straight away? We're not really having any problems with tech, so I don't think we need the institution spread straight away. We've done most of our conversions, so that's a little bit late taking that. I think we receive less damage. Make sure because we've got no manpower, so we really want to do well in fights as much as we can. I'm so annoyed here that we're losing so many of these siege ticks, and it's not going in our favour at all. I'm going to take the hit on money there. I don't want the religious regiments rising up. Yet another tick where we made no progress at all. It really does not want us to get in there and take London. I mean, I could go up here and try and siege out marches, but I'm quite concerned that they will just jump on me. Okay, let's go ahead and send a colonist over. Right, they've started another colony right next door to us, actually. And they've actually occupied this one out, which is nice of them. They can't have that many men up there, surely. Let's go and hire a couple more mercenaries and we'll go and take a look. They've only occupied it, though. They haven't tried taking it back. So that's interesting. They haven't sieged anything back out down here, have they? No, it doesn't look like it. That's fine then. Ah, right. We have actually made some progress. A slight siege tick. And 48% on the war score. Right, there we go. It is actually now increasing slightly. Let's keep our eye on this down here. Surely they can't have that many. Oh, right, okay. France has just pieced out. Calais, Co and Normandy to France. England will renounce their claims on Bordeaux. England will pay blah, 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 blah. So we didn't get any land at all from that. We did get our province back, though, so that's fine. Bit annoyed by that France sort of pieced out early. Let's cancel you out of the queue. Let's go and send the colonist there. Destroy Turkish naval dominance. Have more or equal galleys to the Ottomans. We don't want galleys. Tupinamba. Yep, we can do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Probably already have a CB against them. Well, that'll give us a CB against them. Right, now we need to bring everybody home and recover somewhat. So let's get you guys down here. Get you on the ships. Are you on the ships? You are on the ships. Let's get you home. We don't need these mercenaries down here anymore. Let's get rid of them because they're just costing us money. In fact, we might even take them down to do that battle, that war. Yep, we can carry on doing exploration. Let's put the explorer here. You are going to go and explore the West Indian Ocean. Let's go and pick these guys up. So we don't actually have any adjacent... I was hoping we'd be able to grab something so we'd have a way to actually declare a war on England. It's going to be difficult now. Because we don't really have any easy ways to get any claims on them. So I've got to sort my armies back out. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So you are a 1642. You're actually a full stack. And you are a 1542. 1642, 1542. What have we got here? Just infantry. Okay. Well, we'll split that up when we can. In the meantime, what have we lost here? We don't need any of these ships, really. We've lost a heavy, but let's split the heavies off and mothball them. Heavies can go down to Cadiz. The lights, you're going to go back to protecting trade. Wherever gains us the most. Genoa, wow. Getting a lot of money down there in Genoa now. Probably where we should be collecting, actually, since we gained some of that. How much money is in Genoa? Quite a bit. That's where we should be collecting from. Where are we currently? You're forcing it'll only going one way. This is Safi. Let's move you out from Safi. Let's see how much of a difference that makes to trade. Currently making 13.10 or 13.1. He should arrive there shortly. He's now arrived. 18.55. Yeah, much better. Right, so transports need to come down here and pick these guys up. You guys can split in half. Half of you go into this army, half of you go into this army. Let's pick you guys up and send you on your way over to the colony so we can go and take these guys out. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted my transports, which are there, lovely. And let's just get them over here for now. And that is probably a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Castile. I will see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.